My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 58. In this lecture, I will continue my discussion on Seaborn data visualization. We are going to look at box and whiskers plot for numerical variables. If you have a numerical variable in your data frame and if you want to get insights from the variable, then you can go to box plot, because the box plot will give you the visual representation of the distribution of data. Greater distances in the diagram should corresponds to greater distance between numerical values. This I will explain with the help of box plot diagram after few minutes. Let me proceed further. A box plot is based on 5-number summary. 5-number summary includes min, max and 3 quartiles. Those are first quartile, that is Q1, and second quartile, which is known as median, third quartile Q3. It can tell you about your outliers and what their values are. Let's see what are the quartiles, what is the maximum and minimum values. In future classes, I will discuss about quartiles in detailed manner. Time being, let me proceed further. So, how do we do that? We can create a box plot using the function box plot, which is from Seaborn library. Since we are interested in getting 5-number summary of the price variable, we access, just see here, just a minute, yes, let me say like this. We access price variable from the data frame data. Here my data frame name is data, isn't it? And we have given that under the argument. Otherwise, let me say SNS means what? This is Seaborn libraries alias. This is box plot is a function from that particular library. And y equal to data of price. What is this data? This data is my data frame name, isn't it? Price is attribute name or column name or variable name in the Toyota.csv file, isn't it? Now you are keeping this one with the y variable. What does it mean? Can I let me say like this? How can I say? We have given that under argument y. Yes, y. We have given the value of price under the argument y, isn't it? Yes. So y will be the representation of the price. But if you want, you can give under x also. How will it be? We will see under x. Then x will be the representation of the price. This I will discuss with the help of our box plot diagram. Just see here. Just observe this output carefully. What is y? Y is our price. That's why, just see, this is the box plot diagram. This price, it is displaying under y-axis. If you give x, it will display in x-axis. That one can understand. That's what I am saying, isn't it? As I have mentioned, since we are given price under the argument y, we are getting the price values on y-axis, isn't it? Now let's try to interpret box plot. It is called as box and whiskers plot because it has box. Just see why they are calling it as box and whiskers plot. We have box as well as lower whisker and upper one. That's simple, isn't it? It is called as box and whisker plot because it has box as well as whiskers to it, isn't it? That diagram you can understand from this particular diagram, isn't it? Now let me proceed further. Horizontal lines are called whiskers. This is horizontal line. This is another horizontal line, isn't it? This horizontal line is called, this lower one is called lower whisker or the representation of the minimum value. This I can say it is a representation of minimum value which is excluding the outliers. Yes, I will discuss about these outliers also in future classes in detailed manner. Time being, let me proceed. If we have outliers in the data which are nothing but extreme values, then it excludes that values and gives the picture of what is the minimum value of the price. The minimum value of the price of the car is, let me erase first so that I will proceed. What is the minimum value of the just a minute. Yes, let me proceed. Minimum value of the car is about 5,000 euros. This one represent, isn't it? This lower whisker. Approximately it is 5,000 euros. And upper whisker, which represent, this is upper whisker, isn't it? This is upper whisker. Yes, yes. The upper whisker represents the maximum value that is excluding the outliers. The maximum value of the car is around, it is in between 15,000 and 20,000, means it is around 16,000 to 17,000, isn't it? By excluding the outliers or extreme values. These are called lower whisker. First, this one is lower whisker, this one is upper whisker. The lowest line of the box. Now we will try to understand about box. This is the lowest line, isn't it? The lowest line of the box represent first quartile. I can say this is Q1, isn't it? That is 25% of the car's price is less than 8,000. This lower line of this box is represents approximately it is 8,000. What does it mean? That means 25% car's price is less than 8,000 euros, isn't it? The middle line, this one, this is middle line, isn't it? The middle line represents second quartile. This is Q2. I can say this is Q2. This second quartile is nothing but median. Median means middlemost one. 50% of the data is less than 10,000 euros. Just see, it is represent, means 50% car's price is less than 10,000 euros, isn't it? Yes, but third quartile, which one is third quartile? Which represents this one. This is Q3. That is known as third quartile. Means 75% price, 75% car's price is less than, this is approximately 12,000. It is in between 10,000 and 15,000. Is 75% car's price is less than approximately 12,000 euros. This is the basic interpretation of this bar graph. What about the points lying above the whiskers are called outliers. This is whiskers. These are known as outliers, isn't it? Here also you can find outliers. Yes. Anyway, I will spend lot of time in identifying outliers. In machine learning algorithms, identifying outlier is very important concept. I will record separate lectures on that. Time being, just understand outliers are extreme values. You can also have the values below the whisker as well. Those values are known as outliers. A box plot is based on 5-number summary. 5-number summary is I already discussed, isn't it? Now, this is the basic interpretation of this whisker plot. I will continue my discussion on whisker plot in next lecture also. Before concluding this class, let me go to Jupyter Notebook and we will try to analyze this output. This first one, it's as usual, we are reading the data into your Jupyter Notebook, and after that you are cleaning. How you know how to clean? By using drop in a function. You know, after cleaning you will get 1096 rows. This is as usual. Here what we are doing, sns.boxplot price. We are constructing, box plot for price variable, which is in your data frame, toyota.csv files data frame. If you construct, what will you get? This will be the box plot. We were discussing about this particular box plot only. I will continue this discussion in my next lecture. Let me stop here itself. If you have any doubt, just make a comment so that we will try to understand. It's simple lecture. Anybody can understand. Thank you very much.